Good morning, everyone. It's Sherry with Attic Inspire Crafter. It was a rainy day in the garden yesterday, so I got to stay inside and do some paper crafting, which I absolutely love those moments in the summer. You don't see too much from me during the summer months as far as paper crafting, but it will hype up here at the end of the growing plant season. So I made these cards. There's 8 in total, and the idea from the cards came from using Hunkydory sheets of punch outs, and the idea is that you punch out the pieces and you keep adding dimension to each layer, and you have this like pop-up feature on your card. Now the Hunkydory sheets are really made to have 2 completed stackable images, but I found that by doing it that way, the stacks were getting quite high, and these are going in the mail. So what I did is I separated the stacks for the bicycle, and I actually built 2 fronts for cards. So what I should have gotten 4 cards out of, I actually got 8. So I'll show you those, and it was 2 sheets. And then the other products that I used, the gold background is another Hunkydory product. It's just gold paper, which is very nice and sturdy, and it's a matte gold because there are all kinds of gold little sparkles into the design. I don't know if you're able to see that right great, but you'll have to trust me. There's lots of gold sparkles into the bicycle and pictures. So I also used, this was a photo play Celebrate, and it had a bunch of stamps that went with Celebrate. This one is How Amazing You Are, and I punched this at a more silvery, sorry, not silvery, but more gold sparkly paper stock. Used some of the Pink Fresh Gold Gems. And then for the pattern paper, I just went through my stacks of 6x6 that I have just in my stash. And I picked out papers that went nice with the images. All the folds are the same because I just kind of really liked how they came out. So they all fold like this, which I think is really cute. And I'll go through each one. And the other thing I did is this gold pattern. This was scraps that I had sitting around of foilable sheets. So the moral of this story is use one new product and then go through your stash and see what will go nicely with that one new product and build yourself cards. Not everything has to be spanking new. And that's going to be my mojo for the next little while, as my craft room is completely stocked and I do need to use some things. So let's go through each one. So this one is one of the bicycles, and there is a bit of a glare. This actually is again a piece of ephemera from an old package that I had opened. So I grabbed that, and you can see the dimension of the bicycle. And when you glue these down, you make sure that you glue at the edge so that this part will flip up nice, and it's just meant to kind of hold itself up like this. So it's very cute. And this is a Celebrate How Amazing You Are. Could be a birthday, could be something that they've accomplished in their life. Really, it can be anything. It could, yeah, it can really be anything. And then when you open it, there's just some scraps of paper that were left from all the card building. And then a blank piece for whoever it is to write their message. So that's that one. Very cute. The other bicycle one, so the only thing that's going to change is the embellishments and the look of the bicycle. So because I didn't use this all in one, you can see the backgrounds are a little bit different. So how I divided was I went by sizes of pieces. So I picked the 2 largest pieces, put them in their own pile. And then I picked the next 2 largest pieces and matched one with one and one with the other. And then I just kept doing that. And they built really, really nice. And there are a couple of these sentiments that come with the punch out. but of course there wasn't enough for all 8 cards, so that's why I created some of my own sentiments. So this one said, have a really great day, which is cute. So here again, just scraps of that foil, because I didn't want to cover this pretty paper. I thought it went along with the bicycle very well. So it's just a thin scrap of that foil paper. And you can see all the dimension in there. And then you fold it up, and this one sits like that. Just adjusting my clarity here. And you open it, and again, it's just some different scraps with a space for the person to write their sentiment. So there's that one. The next one is like a little greenhouse. So there's this one here. This again was an ephemera piece, but it had a small detail where it had some curvy pieces, so I actually just fussy cut that out, but there is a little bit of sparkle, gold sparkle on there. It's got the word celebrate and the greenhouse. Oh, you can see the gold foil on that one quite well. I do apologize if it keeps going in and out of focus. And then the bottom of this one is like a stripey. So I had all these pieces already cut that was in my stash. And you know, gold foiled paper, you don't want to throw it out. So I just have it there. And I love opportunities that come that allow you to use your stuff again. And then this greenhouse, there's no place like home. So this would be a great one for like a new home, welcome home, get well, someone just getting out of the hospital. And there it sits up. They are very pretty. It's my first time using them, and I think I will use them again. I got these ones from Unique Scrapbook Store. I'm not sure if there's other scrapbook stores that sell them, but they have them all the time. This one is, you can tell why I chose it, very garden themed. A watering can with some flowers and a big basket. And this was actually on the ephemera piece from that package, and it said, close your eyes and think of the beautiful things that make you smile. And then I added the word celebrate today. And loads of dimension. And this one's got a polka dot. So I think I had 2 of each. So there's 2 polka dots. And the other flower pot actually has a bit of a fence on it. And this one did have a sentiment. It said happy birthday. And this was out of that ephemera package. And I'm just noticing they're not on there all too straight, but it doesn't matter, does it? It's still beautiful. A little watering can pop up. So these are fantastic little pieces to build a card. And you just put on a movie and you go to town. I'm not sure how I come up with the idea of this. I just felt that I wanted these to really be the show of the card. So in order to make them show off even more, I thought about this idea of having the card bent. So this is another celebrate, have a really tweet day. This cute bird feeder, and all these birds are popped up. You do use a few pop squares. Just going to refocus again. And this one in the inside. I didn't show you the inside of them all, but they're pretty the same. And then one last of the bird house and the cute little birds. And this one here was again from that ephemera pack. It says just peachy every day with you. And there's a peach up there and the little birds So again, this can be, you can make it into whatever kind of card you really want. I like doing cards like that doesn't have a set sentiment on it that you're stuck with, but you can use them for different things. So there's the 2 bird houses again. The 2 watering cans. The 2 greenhouses. I don't have a favorite, they're all so cute. And the 2 bicycles. So that is the little show and tell for today. I hope you like these. I will be bringing these down to Granny's Antiques and Gifts here in Antigonish this morning. So they will be there if you are a local shopper or if you're visiting the area. Stay tuned for more. Take care, everyone.